Kremlin says Russian President Vladimir Putin never stops working. Meetings, briefings, phone calls, they happen all across Russia. But an RFE investigation shows Putin's workplace isn't always what it seems. Analysis by our Russian investigative unit Systema reveals that the Kremlin has repeatedly misled the public about Putin's location by using 3 nearly identical offices to stage official meetings. The offices look almost identical, same desks, same lamps, same wallpaper, but they're scattered across the country. One near Moscow, one in Sochi, and one in Valdai. And for years, Russian state TV has presented Putin as if he were in Moscow when he was actually hundreds of kilometers away. It all started with a small detail – a door handle. In October 2020, Russian state TV aired footage said to be filmed at Putin's residence in Novo-Ogarevo near Moscow. But Systema noticed something odd. The door handle in the video sat slightly higher than a seam in the wall behind it. In the real Novo-Ogarevo office, that handle is lower. This clue was enough to determine the video was actually filmed 1500 kilometers away at Putin's residence in Sochi. And it wasn't just once. By analyzing around 700 Kremlin videos and leaked travel records, Systema found that many meetings, supposedly held near Moscow, were actually filmed in Sochi or Valdai, a secluded presidential retreat north of the capital. Every copy of the office is nearly perfect, but not entirely. The patterns on Putin's neckties, the hue of the tabletop, or the grain of the wooden document tray are other giveaways. Even the shape of the TV stand or the placement of the thermostat can tell where the footage was actually shot. Leaked flight data backs it up. Systema tracked state TV crews and security personnel who were in Sochi or Valdai on the very days the Kremlin claimed Putin was in Moscow. Some of those records came from leaked emails of Russia's state broadcaster, obtained by Systema and the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project. Since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Putin has rarely been seen in Moscow or Sochi.
Despite the fact that several air defense positions have been created near the Sochi residence, it's quite close to Ukraine, and it's within range of Ukrainian drone forces, which would make it a potential target of attacks. Valdai is further away, it's better hidden, and the topography there is better. It's in the forest, it's a residence in the forest. In Sochi, the residence is in the mountains, in a fairly open place.
The situation appears similar with Putin's Moscow residence. The Russian leader may want to avoid spending too much time in the capital.
This is connected with security and air defense. It would be very unseemly to place Pantsir's air defense systems on the Kremlin towers.
It seems Putin now spends much of his time in Valdai, far from drone strikes and far from public view. Systema sent questions and asked for reaction from Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov ahead of publication of this investigation. But there was no response.